We got ourselves BG Boo. Hey, my guy, how you doing? How you doing, Boo? How you doing? Look at this bad boy. Where are you at? There you are. Right, his little trike. How's it going? Hi. Hi. How are you? I remember this guy, dude. He was the guy that one-shot mini-me. Oh, this hunter. Zika, look at the right direction. We got ourselves Corey Chad. We got ourselves Big BG Boo. We got ourselves Gangster. Looking kind of gangster-ish. You got a nice tablet though. The roots is on fire. And Ezekiel, and we have on Team Blue, we have Christina, we got ourselves Lightspath, we got ourselves Zan, we got ourselves Akadi, and Omego. That's gonna be Lightspath versus BG Boo. No! Oh my god. I hate matchups like this sometimes. But it's a Shadow Priest versus a Red Pally. It's like, well, what can a Shadow Priest do? We'll find out. BG Boo is going to give it a good old shot, a good old college try. Going to land the early Furo into Lightspath as he gets too close. He's going to like, ha! See if he flinches. Going to be stunned onto BG Boo's. Lightspath is going to go for big wings right now. Is going to go for wings. And we're going to see a defensive coming out for BG Boo. Is going to go for that, a bit of that gray fade. But he's going to get back the damage to the Lightspath right now. Getting interrupted. Shield of Vengeance could obliterate him right now. Barely has an health. Oh my god! Paladin damage, man. Against a cloth, you like a Shadow Priest? He don't stand a chance. Poor BG Boo. The Undying. You might need to change the title, my guy. I don't think it works anymore. Gangster is up next. Where's the Lightspath? Trying to see if he can get some damage in there. Does get him into the root for a second. Hodge coming out. Is that going to be Lightspath maybe going for short wings? Could have, actually, if he runs them. If he does run them. It's going to be Gangster popping a wall right now. Lightspath doesn't want to deal none with it, but Lannister wants to get the damage in there. Getting slowed out as Lightspath has good control of the situation. Gangster finally gets up in there, finally taking a chunk out of Lightspath damage, and Lightspath whiffs his, what is it? Ashbringer's Smite, whatever the hell. What is it called? What's the artifact weapon ability for Red Pally's Ashbringer? I know it's Ashbringer, but like the shush, the slice, whatever it's called. He whiffs it completely. Mallet into the Lightspath. Not going to be allowed to heal. Fist of Fury to fall. Locking him down. Hand of Freedom to keep himself moving though. Lightspath pretty low in health. Might be in a condition where he might want to pop a cooldown. Gangster still holding onto his trinket, and before Lightspath can even snag a heal, Gangster's there suppressing his heals, suppressing his movement, suppressing everything. Wake of Ashes, there it is. There it is. I remember it next time, boys. There's so many abilities I gotta remember. I used to forget that one a lot. I've been pretty good at it on last week's. Oh, roll in coming in for Gangster. Does get a jab into the neck for Lightspath, not letting any cast go through. Does get a shield up and running. Gangster doesn't want to mess with it. He's just going to bail out. He's going to wait it out as he tries to get a dragon kick in there. Lightspath expecting to check out Gangster in a moment. Does go for wings. Trying to see if he can force out a bop out of Lightspath. Does force it out pretty early, and Gangster is going to get a massive port in there. Juke it out Lightspath. Making him think he's going to that pillar, but he's going to this pillar instead. So for Lightspath, that's going to be a bob down. We'll have Bubble for a little bit later. That was his minute-long wings. If you get another Hodge into Gangster with full wings, though, he could do a lot of damage still. Pre-wall coming in for Gangster as he's just trying to take as least amount of damage for Lightspath as possible. Might as well pre-wall any of the damage. Fist of Fury coming down with all the images. It's going to be a lot of damage back to Lightspath. Big whirling dragon punch. Save your trick and get it forced out. That's going to be a trinket out of Gangster, though. Bubble coming out for Lightspath. This is his last bastion of defense. That's all he's got. Has wings up and running, but that bubble is all he gets. He's just going to be out in the open, man. He's just sitting duck as Incap does land on him. Touch of Death to follow. Doesn't have Shield of Vengeance for 5 more seconds. Is he going to be able to get it before Touch of Death comes up? Trying to see if he doesn't know. Touch of Death does hit him. That's going to be Ring of Peace booping him around. It's going to disrupt him completely. Lightspath is going to go for the big, not big, he's going to go for a minute-long wings. Trying to see if he can get a flashlights in there. Gangster is going to wait it out a little bit too. Lightspath is going to have a trinket. Gangster doesn't have a trinket. If Lightspath can get himself big wings and a Hodge on the Gangster, he might be able to turn it around. Won't have any wings for quite a while. Gangster is safe. He's free to do whatever he wants to with his Paladin for a bit. Locking him down. Big Fist of Fury barrage to rain down on Lightspath. It's actually Jukes out Gangster onto that roll. He went the other way. Well done. That was actually really good. We just put Gangster in a weird position, taking a bit of damage. Doesn't have a wall for a few more seconds. But both of these guys are just going to play the long game right now, it looks like. Gangster just making sure to have a bunch of resources ready. Doesn't want to engage with Lightspath just yet. Actually wants to bail out for a moment. In-cap coming in. Does he have the images to follow him? Could go for the big image play. Is going to boop him out into a Lex Whip. Chicken coming out for Lightspath. Human Rachel though. Hodge coming on to Gangster. Doesn't have a trinket for it. Lightspath trying to see if he can do some damage. Does realize he doesn't have his wings. Maledict to follow. Lightspath gets wings. Minute long wings coming out right now. Can it turn around? Karma coming in. No buff, no nothing. He actually gets himself a small heal. Can it survive long enough? Does try to get a slow into Gangster. The Karma is going to tick down on him. Doesn't want to get kicked right now. And he does get wiped out. Very well done by Gangster. Very well done. Played that out for a long game, but you have to play like that against Paladins, honestly. Woo. He's gonna have to chase him up. What cooldown is the Gangster waiting for? Karma is not available. Doesn't have wall for a while. It's gonna be early touch of death. Is Zakati gonna Lichborn off of that? Is gonna Lichborn after that stun. Gangster 4 is gonna have to force his cooldowns little by little. Army that are joining up. And Gangster try to see if he can roll out of the grip. But he does have nice reaction time for it. Is gonna get himself a little bit of a reset to get the hell out of there ASAP. Gangster gonna hit with a Maledict right now. Zakati is just trying to get some pressure. Gonna reflect that Maledict back into Zakati though. Not gonna let Zakati get any kind of healing. As he does, he can't do that because of reverse magic or reverse harm or diffuse magic. I don't know which one it is. One of them is a reverse magic, either for the Demon Hunter or for the other guy. Monk or Demon Hunter. Pretty sure this one is diffuse magic. Because it's a monk, you diffuse the situation. Because you're all about peace and all that, isn't it? Pretty sure. Zakati's not looking that good right now. He does have death back. He does have a trinket. Legend coming up very, very soon. So you could come back. Oh my god! What? Scratch that. I take those words back. Zakati is not in a good position. He just got... What was that? That was like some Azeroth just... Pah, blew him up. Darthy missed? Dude, we need to get Darthy in here, dude. I love to get Darthy in here. Wait, is that Darthy BG Boom? That's Darthy, man. If you want to get Darthy in here, man, I'd like to have him duel somebody. Either 1v1 or 5v5 1v1. Actually, could we get a Darthy versus somebody 5v5 1v1 duel? That'd be dope as hell. Spinning crane kick coming out against Omega as he's gonna go with a Karma right now off of those thorns. Gangster just trying to maximize his damage output as much as he can through the Karma. Actually, Omega's just dying to his own thorns. Safety trick coming out as he does have wall up and running. That's gonna be in cap with a Maledict to fall into Fist of Fury. Is Omega gonna have anything here? There's a wall. Oh my god, Gangster is actually just obliterating through these guys so fast. What? This double RSK plus hell Hima call? Double Rising Sun Kick with Hima call? That's nuts, dude. That's big damage. That's a big damage spray right there. Gangster just showing everybody his big dams right now, man. Big dams and big yams. He's gonna get a pre-wall. Zang is getting at him though, too. You see him pre-wall and Zan actually went the other direction. Hodge coming out. He's gonna have the wall to keep him alive for the wings, but is that gonna be enough? He's gonna get himself a small heal. He's gonna get a stun into Zan. Gonna force the trinket out. Rolling out of there. Can you live it long enough though? Trying to see if he can get a root onto Zan. In-cap coming out. That's gonna be targeted. Get out of there. Oh my god. He's alive. He's alive. And Zan's still gonna chase after the man. They're not gonna want to pretty bounce everywhere else. Yeah, they're pretty good in monks are fine. They're good at 1v1s, but pretty balanced and everywhere else. Yeah, the monks are not bad. Actually, they're pretty strong. What am I talking about? Monks are pretty strong. I don't know if busted, but pretty strong for sure. Chillovin is popping off back to Xana. Xana's just gonna take that karma damage. Gangster's just reversing all this damage back to everybody else, man. Zan, is he gonna have to bubble or bop here? Looks like he might have to. That safety trinket is getting broken through pretty quickly. Bob coming out. And Gangster does have a pre-wall on himself. Does port around. Again, juking around Zan, his ports. He's gonna go in one direction, ports in a completely other. Jukes everybody out, man. Actually jukes everybody out. Love this monk. Dude, he plays the good old-fashioned hit and run style, but the damage he puts out when he knows how to do it, he's just popping off. Red coming through. Wheelchair, yeah. Hodge coming on to Gangster. Does Zan have anything? He has wings if you wanted to go for damage. Not gonna go for it. He's playing defensive. Zan, I think it might be your judgment to play so defensively. Incap coming out as wings do come out, and Zanster is gonna bail behind the pillar again, creating a port, creating a plan B if he needs to. I think Zan is actually gonna. Whoa! The animation for the ringer piece didn't come out fast enough. We saw Zan already getting booped out of the way. Gangsta again just gonna line it out the whole time while the wings are up and running. Fist of Fury to follow to Zan, have anything to go off of that. That's gonna be Trinket off of that stun into a Maledict for Zanxiety. Gangsta not leaving him even that much health to work with. And it's gonna get offensive now. It's gonna be Shield Avengers to follow. Gangsta doesn't have a cover for a while, but a 35% damage. That shield is actually pretty small. But that pop is still gonna hurt. Gangsta getting hit with a Hodge. Does Zan have any more damage to work off of that? Gangsta is gonna karma the shield back into Zan. That's a massive karma. Zan is just gonna bubble it immediately. Gangsta force out the final defensive for Zan, but is Gangsta gonna be able to live this long enough? Does get a port. Zan is just gonna have to go again through that ring of peace. Not a lot he can really do for that, man. Not a lot he can really do there. He does have wings up and running though. Looks like minute-long wings might be available. Does get Execute Sentence on the Gangster as he pre-walls his damage. Zan is taking a bunch of damage too. Touch of Death coming out. He needs to make a play right now. Hodge coming onto Gangster. It does disrupt the Fist of Fury, but he still needs to get the big damage in there. Wings are coming out. Getting him with like, oh my god, the Touch of Death, I guess, messed him up. Because he just got touched on. Wait, can he still die if you in-cap Touch of Death? Big brain play right there. Christina's up next, trying to see if he can finish off Gangster right now. Maledict to follow onto him. He's going to reflect it back to Christina as Christina is just going to pre-wall his damage. Does get a reset. Does get booped out by the Ring of Peace. Gangster knew exactly what they were going to do. He's going to chase after him. Gonna chase after that boy since he's so low in health. Doesn't let him vivify. That's not gonna be an opener for stun for Christina. Does have Fist of Fury's out of surprise. Oh, bites. The big bite. Christina gonna get himself whatever heals he can. Gangsta has nothing. Get rooted out, and Christina does finally take him out. Does finally get him. Ezekiel is up next. He's gonna go for a cheap shot wombo combo onto Christina. Get himself a roll the bones as an Outlaw rogue. Okay-ish buff, but not the best buff right now. I would roll out of that one if I were you. Into a gouge onto Christina, just kind of waiting it out. Kidney shot coming out, or between the eyes coming out. Mally to fall, and down he goes. Yep, I was kind of expecting this for him to go down very quickly. Gangster, wow. Wow, that's really good. Holy shit, that's nuts. Dartley is a priest god. Dartley is a priest god. What's up, Chris? How you doing, my man? Zikati versus Dartley is up to fight. Dartley wants to duel Zikati?